matchup we have tonight, Greg, in the front court. I know everyone, you and I included, have been waiting for this one.
And when you got two of the best bigs in the league going at it tonight, it's must-see TV. I can't wait to call this one, guys.
And now Washington starting group. We've got Booker. Jackson is out there with Zach Edey. And it's Durant. They set the pick. Edey with the steal. To the paint. Launches it. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Wizards beat them last time when these two teams met in Washington.
Yeah, and they got beat last time these two teams met, and really free throws were the story.
Now, here's Miles. One of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game. Katie against Wagner. Outside Jackson. But three. Franz Wagner grabs the miss.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Now, I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Now here's Booker. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them. A three-pointer. And Kevin Durant good for three.
A nice rhythm jump shot for Kevin Durant. How many of those do you think he's taken in his lifetime?
And no questioning the greatness of Kevin Durant. But, Greg, trying to get back into championship contention.
Yeah, and since his two titles with the Warriors, disappointment with the Nets and Suns, can he get a shot at another ring?
Shot clock at 2. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Inside. To the middle. Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
And anytime Jackson gets near the rim, it's pretty much a done deal.
Harden outside. Wagner as screen on Booker. Sinks the triple. 5 points in the game.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Kevin Durant, as effortless as a scorer as this league has ever seen. He said, I'm not really flashy with how I play anymore. I just try to look for the best shot and be simple and easy with my game. Fly under the radar a bit. After every shot, I just run down the court and get back on defense. Back to you guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Durant, no good. Pelicans trail by 4. For 3, Edey with the rebound.
Two minutes remaining in the fourth. 2 minutes.
Lets it go. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring. And he just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. And Brian Keeve wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. now at which teams have been the hottest offensively for the past 10 games. The Pelicans fourth.
Yeah, what an impressive run for this club. Everybody seems to be in a rhythm in terms of scoring, and they are putting up some big numbers.
.139 left in the first quarter of the game. From the wing, and he hits the jumper for two.
Now, this is a guy who wants to score, so don't let him catch a rhythm.
So for the Wizards, their last game a win against the Jazz.
And they really got after it from a defensive standpoint throughout that entire game. The turnovers they forced really tell the story.
There has to be a willingness to take chances, jumping for steals, getting out passing lanes, and all of that worked in their favor.
And stolen by Wagner. Pass to Miles, and here's Harden. Wagner with a screen for Harden. The tray, and again, New Orleans with the triple.
Oh, great ball movement there.
44 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Outside Durant. Edie a screen. Lets it go from the wing. And it's Miles with the rebound.
Well, that's surprising. This guy is a good mid-range shooter, just can't get it to go.
Six on the shot clock. From outside the arc. The shot that time not on target. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Pelicans on top, up 2. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from New Orleans. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Riza Shea is out there with Mo Wagner. Then it's Harden. It's Berger in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. The layup missed.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. 15 points in the game.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Well, I know he doesn't have to get too high to slam it home, but it doesn't take away from the force and the message sent on the dunk.
And Willie Green wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them.
Just sit there. Just sit there. Oh, yeah. Shake it, baby.
GA, you hear about 3-level score. But is it just 3 levels?
Great point. Kevin, you've got guys with that deep range, and there's a difference between the mid-range game, those floaters, the little 12-footers, and those deep twos as well. So maybe 5-level score is complete. Think of like a 5-2 player in baseball.
Here's Beranger. No scoring in this one. He gets that one.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
To the paint, here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
You can always count on D-Book to make the right reads when he's in pick-and-roll action. He's so smart.
Harden kicks to Wagner. Shoots it, and it's New Orleans scoring again. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Jackson a screen on Hart. Pass to Moody. Now here's Jackson. They swipe it. Reza Shea in the corner. Off target from outside. Wizards have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. And the dunk by Booker.
Booker is always on the attack. That's nice.
New Orleans has gone 0 of 3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. We've known about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s defensive acumen, but GA much improved as a scorer as well.
Yeah, her range out beyond the arc and his handle, I think it's underrated. One of the top two-way bigs in our league.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. So for the Pelicans, Lyles is checked in, and Wagner's subbed in for Reza Shea. And a new group getting ready to come in for Washington. Wizards have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Outside Durant. Edey a screen. Fires for 3. Pelicans with the rebound. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
It came down to execution. No wasted possessions, and that is absolutely essential trying to win on the road.
Now here's Durant. He's coming off a 25-point game against Utah. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, GA, he knows what his job is. Control the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
And again, New Orleans has no luck.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And it's Miles with the rebound. Miles has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Outside Harper. And off there. He misses his first shot of the night. Down low. And the dunk by Edey.
Yeah, just catching your teammate in stride right there, that makes the game easy.
And Willie Green wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. The Pelicans making a switch here. Now let's take a look at some of the numbers for him. A minute 20 left in the first half. And so Wagner will bring it up for New Orleans. 4-point game. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession. On offense, here are the Wizards. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Pass to KD. There's the 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Miles has got his 5th rebound in this one. Harper kicks to Wagner. Here's Harden. Shot clock at 6. Outside Harper. The 3. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists now in this one.
Still a developing part of Harper's game. When he's hitting from deep, Dillon is really tough to guard.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Portis a screen on Harden from deep 3-point land. It's rebounded by New Orleans. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Wizards lead by 1. Allie, let's go to you courtside. What do you have for us?
KD, you were so on top of it defensively. How have you been able to contain them?
They're so tough, but we're playing hard. You know, guys are getting beat, but we're helping each other out, and that's what we have to do if we want to win this game.
Thanks, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We'll be right back after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter. We'll see you in just a moment.
Hello, everybody. We all like close games, and tonight's matchup with the New Orleans Pelicans does not disappoint.
For as bad as they've been inside, I can't believe it's this close. I hope coach is letting them know. No points in the paint, no W.
Says the man who only got points in the paint. But then again, 4 rings don't lie, big fella.
Thank you, Ernie.
And now, as the season winds down, a look at the Western Conference picture.
You know, for the Pelicans, they've been phenomenal. All the lofty predictions, the expectations, they've all come true. Now comes the hardest part, the postseason. Every team is going to be gunning for them.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the 3rd quarter.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. The Pelicans trail. So on the floor for Washington, Jackson is out there with Durant. Then it's Zach Edey. Then there's Devin Booker. Pass to Harper. And he's good on the 3-ball. Harper's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the 3rd quarter for New Orleans. Well, the Wizards shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. And Booker kicks to KD. Good. And a nice assist from Booker.
3.
Booker's got his 5th assist in this one.
Kevin Durant is a gifted shot maker. What you can do, I can do better.
And a wide open shot from Miles. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Miles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land. And when you talk about Dylan Harper, Greg, just how impressive is his skill set?
A tall guard with incredible handles and elite elusivity. He already has an impressive command of the pick and roll. Harper, I believe, is primed to be a special player in this league.
Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play, brought to you by AT&T. KD on the wing. And the Wizards getting another bucket right there.
Now, KD, if you allow him to spot up, the easy money sniper will not miss.
And Willie Green wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
Yeah, he's shaking up a bit. No choice but to take a timeout and let him get some medical attention.
Let's bring up the list of rookies that will make you pay for sending them to the line. These are the free throw percentage leaders since the All-Star break. Fourth, James Harden.
No doubt he's earned his spot among the great rookie free throw shooters through hard work and repetition.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Wagner outside. Pass to Harper. And here's Miles. Fires the three. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper. Timeout. Miles has got the lead up to 5 now for New Orleans. And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
Pelicans fans, let's give a huge New Orleans welcome to the Pelicans Hype Squad. Attention, everybody in the building, on your feet. Here comes your Pelicans Hype Squad.
And with a moment, let's check out the stats for Miles. His last 10 games have been exceptional, putting up about 22 points per, 12 rebounds, and 8 assists. And most important of all is his passing. He's a terrific distributor in their offense.
Well, certainly one of his best attributes, creating offense even when it looks like there's nothing there.
Jackson setting the pick here for Durant. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you love how Jackson Jr. has responded to setbacks and injury in his career. He doesn't get discouraged, just makes him work harder.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. Jackson hits both of them. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Pass to Wagner. And Miles kicks to Harden. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
And what a half for this offense. If they can stay this hot, a great chance to extend this lead.
People have said, Greg, he is a system unto himself. In fact, he said it about himself. James Harden's ability, GA, to break down defenses remains in rarefied air.
And even as he's lost a step now, his supreme skill level ensures he remains a threat on a nightly basis.
Now, here's Miles. Wagner passes to Miles. Inside. And finish off by Wagner.
Well, we know Mo Wagner is a sweet shooting big, but right there he says, you know I can get off my feet too.
Booker outside to the inside. Here's Jackson. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 6 assists here tonight.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And here's Miles outside. Knocks down the 3-ball. Miles has got the lead up to 8 now for New Orleans. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Up top, Edey. The Wizards working the ball around now. 4 on the shot clock. Near the 3-point line, it's Booker. Connects, the jumper drops. Booker's got his second bucket. Pelicans leading by 6. And here is Harper. He's got 6. Harden money from the arc.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowed.
Pass to Booker. Wagner against KD. Down low. Here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
A big night for Jackson so far. He's a talented scorer and only getting better.
And Willie Green wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Break in the action, so let's take a look at the West and how the teams are stacking up. Taking a look at New Orleans. Right now, they've acquired the second-best record in the conference.
And I think for New Orleans, their fans had high hopes for them this season, and they have not let them down. It's been a fantastic campaign thus far, and they really are set up perfectly for a deep run in the playoffs.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
14 feet away. Pelicans pull it in. Wagner's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And the dunk by Ricochet.
Yeah, if you give Ricochet a chance at the rim, he's going to make you pay.
54 seconds left in the third.
Number 5. First personal foul. Second team foul.
To the right wing. 5 to shoot. To the wing right side. Takes the 3. That shot misses.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Picked off in midair. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Left side, Portis. Pass to KD. From past the arc. Durant drains it from distance.
3 points.
And so it's New Orleans with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. Right back after this break. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. They've got Wagner. He's out there with Wagner, and it's Miles in at the center. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
What agility there. Look how quick Jackson moves after setting the screen. Perfect execution.
Wagner kicks to Miles. With the step back, kicks it out to Wagner. Drains the three-pointer.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Wizards trail by 7. Pass to Edey. Now here's Durant. Puts up a 3. And it's Miles with the rebound. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Fader on the way. Here's Wagner. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
When you play the forward position as Wagner does, you've got to be willing to continue to play through contact. Regardless of if there's a foul, play through it.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
And he knocks down the first one. Well, at 6'10", GA, Franz Wagner provides great versatility to this offense.
Yeah, and he's a solid decision maker, capable of running the show. He's a gifted scorer and playmaker. Plus, he provides matchup problems with that size.
And so he hits both.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Outside Durant. Jackson with the bounce pass. Three-pointer. Can't hit that one. Nice defense from Wagner. And so Wagner will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. Pass to Wagner. The 3-ball connects from three-point range. He's got 22.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And we've got a timeout called by Brian Keith. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us, an update. Allie?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Brian Keefe was saying to the team. He told them, quote, if we'd worked harder on the glass, we'd probably be up right now. Show some heart. Show some pride. It was a very direct message. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Pass to KD. Nice ball movement by Washington. To end the run. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Wagner outside. 6 to shoot. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. A moment to check out who the New Orleans Pelicans have coming up. On Wednesday, they'll host the Toronto Raptors. Then on Friday, they'll be playing against Alperen Şengün and the Houston Rockets.
And for their matchup with the Clippers, I think they know how important it is to see how they measure up against the cream of the crop in the West. I'm looking for them to approach it like this is a playoff matchup.
Boy, he's trying to give this team a spark, but the buckets simply will not go down.
Pass to Miles. Lets it go from deep. That one, no good. Wizards trail by 12. And Booker kicks to Durant. Now Jackson. Oh, what a play inside.
Listen, he's carrying his own weight. There's no doubt. But it is very hard to win a basketball game by yourself.
And timeout called by Willie Green. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. New Orleans leading by 10.
Screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Here's Harden.
And Harden is really skilled at creating contact from the D. You gotta be careful when you guard him.
Doris, there aren't many players like James Harden drawing total focus from opposing defenses.
And that's appropriate, Kevin, because this guy can command one side of the ball consistently. In pick and roll action, he can be a threat as a scorer, he sets his teammates, and he can be absolutely electric on the offensive end. He is a problem.
And this guard, Harden, is an incredible young player, someone with a promising future ahead of him.
Harden hits them both.
Well, this guy's so crafty. Once he catches the defender a little bit out of position, it's a very good bet he's going to get some free throws.
The shot is good.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option. Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. And so Booker will bring it up for Washington. They trail by 14. Stolen. Now, here's Miles.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Jacks up a three, and there's the three.
I'll tell you this, Kevin Durant is an underrated passer, and he has really shown a new level where that's concerned.
Stolen by Durant. Puts it up from 15. Count the basket.
Boy, how about that pass? He put it right where it needed to be.
New Orleans leading by 11.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for New Orleans.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
And the strong effort here will convert into what will be their 50th win on the season.
And you know, this is a win they wanted badly, guys. They did not want to get swept in the season series.
And here are the Pelicans now after the basket by Jaren Jackson. Now Wagner puts up a three, and down goes the three.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you can see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight they've done that and then some.
And so the Pelicans now can just hold on to the ball. So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
Now let's check in with Allie LaForce on the sideline. What do you have for us, Allie?
To get home safe, and we can't wait to see you again soon.
James, night in and night out, this team comes ready to perform. What does this win say about your collective focus?
We've had that same mentality all year long, but
Great job. Thanks for that, Allie. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and the rest of our terrific